Farrah comes from Greenpeace. She's the Arctic campaigner. She's going to talk a little bit about the bigger climate issue.
Thank you, Lana. So I was very generously invited here today to speak about climate change. And as was mentioned, I work on a campaign to save the Arctic. And that might seem very far removed from what we're talking about today with the tar sands and with Line 9. But the truth is that this is a shared, we all face a shared threat all across Canada and in communities around the world. Whether you're talking about the Arctic Ocean, or if it's the Athabasca River Basin, or if it's the communities in southern Ontario and in Quebec who live along the path of the Line 9 pipeline, we are all united in facing the threat of oil exploitation. And the reason why it's so important for all of us to come together to attend these rallies is because we can't fight it on our own. And oil executives are out there, oil companies are out there to make billions at any cost. So they're out there making billions at the expense of our own livelihood. They're making billions at the expense of the air that we breathe, or the water that we drink, or the land that we live on. And just to bring it back to climate change for a minute, the debate on climate change is over. Scientists agree that in order to stop the impacts of catastrophic climate change, we need to keep 75% of existing oil reserves in the ground. And we know that oil companies aren't going to make that decision on their own, so it's up to us to convince our politicians here at Queen's Park and in Ottawa that we want them to do two main things, just two things. Number one is to end all subsidies to the oil and gas industry. And number two, if they're serious about tackling climate change, is that they need to start investing in our future. They need to start investing in renewable energy technologies. They need to start investing in a viable public transit system so that we can end our dependency and our addiction to cars. And they need to start investing in future generations and in preserving the air and the land and the water. And that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you.